Altura. So, Altura are providing NFT infrastructure to a lot of the games in the crypto space. And I'm quite bullish on this because I don't see that as an infrastructure that's particularly offered within the crypto space. It's certainly not common. What we see a lot of at the moment is infrastructure for games, infrastructure that's new layer ones or layering solutions. This is more of an infrastructure for the actual NFT element of the games. And I think these can get really solid partnerships moving forward, and potentially have a really strong rally in the next bull cycle. So I want to talk about what this can hit. Before I get into it though, guys, if you're new here, you don't know what this spreadsheet is. These are the first 26 coins that I did videos about on the channel. And when I did the videos, I showed myself buying these coins because they were going to make me good money. And you can see what the highs these coins hit in under a year and a half, and what the profit would have been for you if you'd just put $100 into them. And if you'd done it for all of them, your total profit from 26 coins, 100 into each, would have been over 123 grand, and that's in less than a year and a half, which is not bad. Now, I've now got a new portfolio. These are there's new coins that I've been buying that are ones that can make me good money, and I share them on my website, copymycrypto.com. So anytime I find a crypto that I think is gonna do something special, I buy it and I jump onto the site. I tell my members about the coin, the profits it can have, and the percentage of my cash I'm gonna put in. By the way, when I sell a coin, I also let them know so they can cash out at the same time. So it means there might be the exact same profit, but there's no work at all. And if that sounds good to you, go over to the site, check it all out. We are less than a year away from the markets being absolutely wild. And if you haven't got your crypto sorted yet, now is the time, because if you start doing it in 2025, you're going to have missed a lot of the profits to be made. So check out copymycrypto.com and see if it's something you want to try. Now, Altura. So they've been through like half of a bull cycle. And it did really well. You know, it went from like 0.4% or 0.5% to, nearly, 35 cents or so. I think, what was its actual peak? 46 cents. So it did really well in its first bull cycle. And as I said, they are helping Web3 games come to fruition, right? So they've got their API and SDKs that allow developers to create, update, and transfer NFTs in-game without technical complexity or costly investment. So their built-in authentication tools secure the NFT economy for all these games. They also simplify user enrollment, and they instill trust in your player base. So they are literally entirely focused on really nailing down the NFT infrastructure for games. And they also have marketplace solutions that give the flexibility to sell NFTs on their marketplace and create your own sort of custom branded storefront. So you can actually differentiate your game from all the others with a storefront sort of idea, which again I like. The founders are Majd Haylat, who is an entrepreneur who attended the University of Toronto for computer engineering. In early 2023, he made the strategic decision to bring Tanner Matthews, a Canadian CPA with a background in audit and strategic consulting at Deloitte, onto the founding team. They balance each other out with their different strengths as they continue to grow Altura and strive towards realizing the vision of becoming synonymous with Web3 gaming. So what makes it unique? Well, their user-friendly developer tools are obviously beneficial. They've got straightforward APIs and SDKs, which are easy to integrate, don't require huge expertise. It also is cost-effective. It's going to save a ton of cash for anyone that's doing in-game transfers of NFTs, or anyone that wants to embed NFTs. And with the growth of crypto gaming, they can be a proper mainstay within the space. And as I said, they've got their Altura marketplace. They've got the Altura Smart NFTs, which are what people can start embedding into their games. Remember, the whole premise of crypto gaming is ownership. Excuse me. And for the gamers to have ownership within the game requires NFTs. Now, while I really don't like the whole NFT picture genre, whether that's your Bored Apes or your Punks or whatever, what I do like is the use case of the NFTs within games. There's a purpose there, there's a use case. And if you are a gamer that wants ownership of the game that you're playing, NFTs are vital. So smart NFTs make not only the game in-game items more dynamic through sort of ownership, but they're easy to transact on all the marketplaces. And this introduction, genius idea. Combine that with the fact that you can build an NFT marketplace for your Web3 game using Altura, and you can see some of the games that have actually already been using them. You've got Ultiverse, you've got Tarzan Speedrun, Crypto Mayhem, Wagme Games, Casino, Kingdom Carnage, Space Misfits, right? Just some of them. And coming soon, you can stay in the loop, but there's a bunch more coming. Swords of Blood is one I've been hearing a fair bit about, along with Legends of Elysium. Mummy God Unleashed, I'm not sure about. Oh, Elysium as well. So there you go. So they're already partnered. And this kind of shows the strength of what they're doing already. They've got this many games already using their service. Why the hell wouldn't they? As a developer, you don't want more work. Anything that can minimize the workload that you've got as a developer is hugely beneficial. And Altura can do that for for any crypto gaming project. So as a concept, very, very strong. And again, it's kind of unique. There's not that many infrastructure projects for NFTs specifically. The infrastructure projects that you see, again, are for games, whether that's the layering solutions or the actual layer one, whether that is just the SDKs for developers for the games. But this specifically for NFTs makes it unique, makes it different from everything else out there. And that I like. I always want to see something a bit more unique. The other benefit here as well is that as Altura grows, they can start getting listed in some bigger exchanges. I mean, it's on BitGet right now and Gates. Now, BitGet I rate, and I partner with BitGet. There is a BitGet link in the description, so you can get up to $1,000 as like a reward as a new user. So that's a big positive. So if you've not got a BitGet account, use the partner link in the description. You'll also get discounts on trading fees. As of right now, it's a really small market cap. So this is one that if it picks up momentum, this has got a lot of room to run. Altura right now has 74,000 holders, which is a massive amount of holders given how small the market cap is. That is a massive amount of holders for a small market cap like this. And it's still not getting the bounces. It's not going to if it gets listed on KuCoin, it's going to get a KuCoin bounce. If it gets listed on Binance, it's going to get an enormous bounce on Coinbase. There's potential there as well. Now, I'm looking at this with new all-time high in mind. I think 50 cents is a very valid target. And that would still only put it at a market cap of $360 million or so. I think that's very valid. That's a fair target. If they are actually one of the more unique projects in the space. We don't have this. Uniqueness for uniqueness' sake is not a great thing. But this actually has a real use case, a real value. And I do think we're going to see growth in the Binance smart chain gaming ecosystem. I'm surprised we've not seen a bigger growth in that region yet anyway. So I think Altura, again, when we see that growth, will benefit from that. So I think 50 cents is a very valid target, but this wouldn't be a shock if it got into, above $1. They're actually providing a service that is valuable. How many cryptos can we honestly say do that? Name me a meme. We're inundated with meme coins that are just pointless, but, often do very well. Look at Bonk. But this has use case. I like use case. I see value in use case. So Altura is an interesting one. 50 cents I think is a fair target initially. But I could see this doing a lot more. Let me know what you guys think. If you're a crypto gamer, have you used or played any games on Binance Smart Chain? Do you feel like that's ecosystem's not really popped off like it should have? Because that's how I feel. Let me know in the comments down below. And guys, if you want to make the exact same profits as me in the next bull cycle, you can head over to copymycrypto.com and just read through the site. Everything on there is public record. It's all on the history of this channel. You'll be able to see what I've said in the past, what happened. You'll be able to see what the members at copymycrypto.com have made. Like I say, copymycrypto.com is where I dive into the markets all the time. When I find a coin that I really like, that I want to invest in, I buy it. I tell my members I'm buying it, what price at, what profits I think it can have, what percentage of my cash I'm going to put in. They can copy along exactly. All work is removed for them. And if that sounds good to you, like I said, check out the site, because we are less than a year away from these markets being red hot. So if you haven't got your cryptos sorted yet, copymycrypto.com can help you with that. And that's it from me, guys. Have a good day.